Okay, so welcome back to the channel. If you are like me and you like using the ACES workflow, the one you are able to sandwich all your grading in between ACES, and you've probably heard of another amazing color grading plugin called Dehancer, and you like to try Dehancer, you'd like to use the Dehancer in addition to ACES to get that film look that every good filmmaker wants to get these days, but you don't know how. I'm going to be showing you how. In actual fact, there are two methods of getting Dehancer to work well with ACES, and with the ACES method that I'm talking about is the sandwich one. It's not the one that you have to go all the way to the color management and set the ACES there. No, it's not this one. It's the one that you do everything inside the CST, inside the node area. Yeah, so if you're interested in that, then stay tuned and watch to the end. I have another secret I'll share at the end of the video. Then let's get into it. Yeah, so I have my simple, let me just start from scratch. I have my footage here. As you can see, it was shot with an FX3 S-Log3 Gamut Cine. So if I'm going to set it up, and if you want to know how to set up ACES in DaVinci Resolve, what I'm teaching you don't really understand, you can always check out Colin Kelly. He's the one I learned from, and he's a very good colorist. He's actually a professional colorist who is working in the industry, so check out his channel and get more information about the ACES transform. So I come here, and what I've done with my effects tab is that I have set certain favorite effects I use a lot, and I've done it by simply switching from showing all to favorite, so I can just access the ones I use the most. So I come here, I drag my ACES here for the first node. When I come to my second node, I drag my ACES to the second node. And what we're going to do is I'll set my input to transform to S-Log3 Gamut Cine, and I'll set the output transform to ACES CCT. And when I come to the second node, I'll set the input transform to ACES CCT, because that's where we are coming from the first node. And then I'll finally set everything to Rec 709. So with ACES, we are working from a large color space to a smaller color space. So with that done, you can either put Dehancer inside the node as you're grading whilst you do your basic adjustment, or put it outside your node. And I'm going to be showing you, and you realize that the effect is practically the same, nothing really changes. So I come here, I drag my Dehancer into the first node, and you realize that the Dehancer plugin has started doing its work. You could see that there's a lot of grain, and there's some kind of film emulation going on. And with Dehancer, when you open it up like this, sometimes it gets very cluttered because all the effects, some of the effects are turned on and almost all the windows are open. So in order to save yourself the sanity, you just hold Alt or Option and click on the drop down, and everything will be organized. So we start by going into the input. So with this one, what we need to know is that this node that we drag the Dehancer on is in between these two ACES nodes, right? And this first node is from S-Log to ACES CCT. Okay, so what we are going to do with the Dehancer is that the input is going to be the ACES CCT, and realize that things look a bit normal. And we could come here and probably select maybe this grade and probably drag it here, the basic stuff, enable film compression, and just do some few stuff, nothing too crazy. Yeah, I'm just trying to get it to the ballpark and demonstrate something. Yeah, so we have something like this, and the print, you can I usually go for this or the Kodak 2383, but we're going to be using the linear now. Okay, so we have this look, and it doesn't look too flattering, but it's a step in the right direction. So with the Dehancer, you would know what you would want. Okay, you would know the kind of look you want. I just want to show you how you can use Dehancer with ACES. So with this one done, I could simply come to the second one and also drag the Dehancer on and turn this one off, and I'm going to prove to you that it's still the basic same method. So with this one, this is actually outside the ACES node, right? So with the ACES first node, we go from slog to ACES, and the last one we go from ACES to Rec 709. So what you do for the Dehancer node outside the ACES node is to go for Rec 709. If you go for ACES, realize that things do not look right, so always go for Rec 709. Okay, so since we have the Rec 709 here, I select the same lat that I selected for the other one, and the push and pull was 1.560, so I just 1.560. I'm trying to replicate the same effect so that you realize that it's practically the same thing. I come to the film conversion, so this was my settings for the film conversion, so I drag the same thing here. Okay, so we've done the same basic setting for the two of them. So we're going to check the first one, which is this one. So this is just the basic color space transform, and this is with the first Dehancer node, the one that is in between the ACES color management setup. And with that, we're going to select the second one also and turn it on, and this is it. And if we grab stills from both of them, so grab still, turn it off, and grab still, and come to the stills here, the gallery. We come to the stills, and if you're supposed to wipe through, you realize that it is so similar that you don't even see the difference, right? You don't even see the difference. It's so similar. So let me just get to the same. Yeah. So if I'm supposed to make a wipe, you see it is exactly the same. So you can do it before or after the ACES node workflow. But if you don't understand what the ACES node workflow is about and you want to get a bright understanding of how it works, just check Colin Kelly's YouTube channel and you get more information about that. But this is what we have. It's exactly the same thing. So yeah, so that is it. If you like this video and you are more interested in color grading and CGI and post-production as a whole, just be sure to subscribe and share this video with any other person who's Dehancer and also wants to try out with ACES. And I thank you for watching this long, and I will see you in the next one. See you.